Hello, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Um, yeah, so what was it? For those who are not watching live, I kind of am structuring this stream in certain sections, and I'll timestamp it after, where it's not live. So feel free to skip ahead if there's anything, specific you're looking to hear about. But yeah, let me make sure I'm actually live and things are working because I'm still stream noob. Oh shit, my dogs are popping off. I don't know if you hear that. All right, let's see. Let's see. My dogs are popping. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and so I'm live. This is my first stream with the YouTube partnership. So I see all these new buttons for the very first time. Super sorry if my alerts are not set up or anything. Gabby, what do you mean give us a minute? What do you mean? Well, you gotta watch the VOD, Gabby, because I'm gonna schmoove. Let's see. What do you mean let us join? Gabby, there's no call and you didn't go to MapleCon. You are irrelevant. LOL. Also, this is a new VTuber model. So, yeah, super thanks to Kate. Oh, about your stream? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, are you not in the stream? I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Am I not live? I'm really confused what Gabby means. Yo, what up, Hunter? I'm also a big fan of you. Oh, let people join before starting the talk. Ah, okay. Okay, fine. Fine. I kind of want to do my streams so there's a good kind of rewatch experience, but fine. Just if you're watching the VOD afterwards, yeah, just skip to the next timestamp. I'll timestamp once I get started. But all right, all right, all right. All right, I get it. Why are you crying? I don't understand. Okay, here, let me ping my server. Drew Drew mentioned the lines. Dude, the lines are crazy. That's honestly most of what I'm gonna talk about. Here, hold up. There was a con. Yeah. There was a con on Saturday, so I think it was 2 days ago. And for those who don't know, if you go to Reddit and type in MapleCon, you will see just so much, so much rage against Nexon. But here, let me update my Discord. Okay. Cool. How many viewers? We got 11. honestly, that's enough for me. If people want to hear about it, they could watch the VOD afterwards. I know I'm PowerPointing in Flash. Yeah, this is. It's I thought this would be great for visual purposes. Okay, we're getting started. We're getting started. Um, so first, we're going to just talk about my personal experience at MapleCon, and I want to say it was never really about MapleCon in the first place, but the friends we made along the way. So these were all of the, OG, old, and some new homies that I met at MapleCon. So I also set up a bunch of tabs to introduce each of these people one by one, if you guys don't know who all of these people are. So let me let's do that. Let's just go through intros. So first we got Vash. For those who don't know Vash, he made this video. So yeah, that's Vash. Then for this second person here, I actually thought it would be best to show a Togain video.
Let's see what kind of wacky, silly stuff is here. Oh my god, dude.
This is actually a Gabby shout out right here.
This is what I was laughing at in the Discord earlier. Oh my god. Oh, it's creepy. Oh, it's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So yeah, 2K made that face. So that's him. That's him. He's been around for a long time in the Maple Nation community, art man. Then we got Tracy. That's sweet that you recognize her, but from School of Mage. What I pulled up for her was just her part in Maple Rush 6. The Pink Lord. And then we got Drew. Drew pulled up his part in Maple Rush as well. Awesome. Then we got 3Ds. I don't know how many of you guys know about 3Ds, but he's a YouTube Shorts man, and the reason he's like connected to all of us is, one, he randomly DM'd me and was like, "Hey, I like your videos." Like after Maple Rush 7, he just kind of like reached out, and after connecting with him, he was looking for animators to help him make his shorts, and right now both Drew and Bottle of Candy Steph are making kind of freelancing, part-timing YouTube shorts with 3Ds. But yeah, let me show you one of his videos to give you an idea of what he does.
There are some funny ways to mess with the people that you live with. Plant random screws around the house. The best spots are near people's bed frames or like their desks. It'll make them think that something is missing a screw. And they're just gonna lose their shit either looking for where the screw is supposed to go, or they're just gonna live with the constant anxiety that something might just randomly collapse one of these days. Either way, it's funny. Replace the...
So yeah, that's the kind of stuff he does. And yeah, and they both help out. Also, both my dogs are fighting to the death in my room right now. Oh my god, just a second. Yo, dogs, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey Zara, you wanna get Pina? Technical difficulty stream. I gotta get my dog. Be right back. LOL. All right. Well, my dogs are done beefing. That was kind of funny. Okay. So that was 3Ds. And then to show Steph, bottle of candy. This is, yeah, I'm not going to play the audio because I'm going to get demonetized as all heck. But this is by far my favorite video she's done. Oh man. Yeah, look up MMV what hurts the most for the audio. I can't let Rascal Flats demonetize this. But man, yeah. Brilliant MMV person. And then next up is Kay. I don't think many of you know her. She was in the MMV community forever ago, but now she's actually like a Nexon employee, like actual motion designer. So I also got to meet up with her. She's cool. And then we got Twixer, Chris, or who I call the boss.
Don't mess with the boss.
Yeah, that guy. So basically, these were all the people that I knew that were all going to MapleCon. So yeah, that's the intros to all of these people, and yeah, everyone I met up with. So for me, even though certain people had whack experiences with the event, and I mean we all did too. Just being able to meet up with all these guys was the highlight. So yeah, I'll talk more to, like, with my personal experience. I'm going to just talk about the whole weekend, with all these guys. So Thursday night was me picking up Vash. Vash stayed over my place. He flew in from out of state to come here. And then the following day on Friday, I actually hosted dinner at my place. So this was the group that all kind of came over. A lot of us were meeting each other for the very first time. And, thank God for, this night, because this was like kind of a nice, chill, intimate. We ate like homemade food, grilled steak, and we made like steak tacos, had a little taco bar set up. And then we had like soju shots and beer and stuff. Very, very good quality time getting to know and meet all these people in person. So, yeah, gosh. Without that, weekend would have been worse. It was a real Maple collab. That's actually what I said in our group chat. I was like, I like hosting dinner parties and I like hosting Maple collabs. So yeah, it's a good time. All right, so 9 a.m. arrived to MapleCon. So we like walked down here, and basically this line right here is like there's like a giant fence like right here, and behind the fence we see a ton of people here. We also see a bunch of people here, and then like this line right here, there is just a line of like people, fucking going way down here, in addition to like a bunch of people like being here. So basically Vash and I get here. Oh wait, and I think my next slide actually is talking about the parking. So this is okay, this whole like little thing I drew, it's right here now. And basically we go back a slide and pull a Sprite fan too. basically it was down the street, and there was no crosswalk here, so we had to like cross this way, and then cross this way. And then this bus parking lot got filled up immediately, and we kind of went down here, and this was the very sus like parking area we found with that was by like railroad tracks, and there's like this old beaten ass RV, and there's like a bunch of dogs in there barking at me and shit. And yeah, so it was a little sus per se. But anyway, so Vash and I walk down this street, we cross, and then we get over here to MapleCon. And so 9:15, we're here. We see this line out here, because like right here is like a giant like, you know, fence gate. And so we but we see like the, you know, huge line of people going out this way, like a full street, and then like up this street. And like really like the line like ended up here, or maybe like even further. And yeah, and then we spotted 2K. Oh, something I should shout out here, by the way. I didn't have people's +1's MapleStory characters, but 2K had Bina over, and then K had Adam over. So shout outs to both Bina and Adam, because they're homies and they're hanging out with us. So yeah, I guess I'll use this opportunity to kind of explain that there's 2 tiers of tickets. One was the VIP, which was a $285 ticket, I think. And then the GA line, which was like a $135 ticket. I might have rounded that a little weird, but that's approximately, I think, what it cost. Someone could correct me in chat. But yeah, so essentially the VIP line, their perks for getting like faster access and all of that. Anyways, though, to explain this Gollum guy, by the way, there was a awesome cosplayer who was in a MapleStory Gollum like cosplay, and he comes up later, which is why I included him here. But he was like ahead in the VIP line, so we go behind him basically, and then we see both 2K and Bina right here. Okay, yeah, $279 with fees, and then $145 with fees for general admission. Thank you for the fact check. And then basically, yeah, this was 9:15. The VIPs were supposed to enter at 9, but the line was not fucking moving at all. Or if it was barely moving. And the general admission people, you know, they are allowed to enter at 10. So Vash and I actually got there early, but 2K was a VIP. And then his +1, Bina, was actually a general admission as well, but she was hanging out in this line. Anyway, let me see. Oops. Okay, yeah. And so basically this line I see is like absolutely crazy. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to like walk down here, and I was planning on doing a YouTube live stream from my phone where I like walk here, turn around with my camera, and just like do like a 5-minute live stream where I'm like, this is the MapleCon line, this shit is crazy. That was just the whole concept. That's what I was going to do. But what happened was, when I got here, a security person right here told me like, hey, this way is the VIP line and this way is the general admission line. And what was weird though was like there was like no one here. So I was like, okay, that's weird. But like I was like all concerned after like, yeah, hearing that the general admission line is here, even though like no one was lined up and I couldn't like see anyone. And so I go back to get Vash, And then basically, like when I come back, Tracy shows up. That's cool. Tracy's also a VIP ticket person. And I explain like, oh, the general admission people aren't supposed to be here. So Vash and I then go here where the new general admission line is forming. So yeah, there's like only like a few people here. And what I learned at this time is that the people that are like kind of lined up here inside, those are general admission people that got let in earlier behind this like huge ass gate. We just didn't know that was them because there was like no signage or anything. So I just got really lucky that I heard the security guard kind of tell us the move here. Anyways, now it's 10:15. So Vash and I are actually moving along through this line here. The thing about this line though is it like kind of goes like this or something. Might have did that the wrong direction, but it zigzags in here. So we still have like a bit to go. And we see both 2K and Tracy at around 10:15. They actually moved, the VIP line, at least at that time, that early, like pretty quick, and they got in to the convention. Then for Vash and I, it took to 10:45 a.m. and we're in. So like a reminder, we parked at 9 a.m. and like got like 9:15, joined here. But basically we got there at 9 and it took like an hour and 45 minutes for us to actually get into the convention. So the golem guy, when we were entering, I saw from the outside the golem guy was here. So this guy, you're the golem. I don't believe it. This guy, what happened was he was in the VIP line and he must have had a general admission ticket. So what happened was he came up here and then they're like, no, fuck you, go in the other line. And then he had to come here. So even though he was like up here and like even ahead of 2K who got there at 10:15, like this guy like and 2K, I forgot what time he got there at. Like he got there at like 8. Like he got there even earlier, like 8 or something. Yeah, there wasn't like any big signage. Yeah, so like there was no way of knowing, and this was like the only line kind of forming out here. So, and like what was it, Vash and I, if I want to like give them any sort of credit, there was a GA sign like right here that says like this is the GA line, but this part's like a giant fence, so there's like no way you could see this like little tiny printout. So anyways, this guy's been waiting in this huge cosplay since like 8 a.m. or something like that, and 10:45. So he's been now he's like here, and from this point it took Vash and I like over an hour to get in. So I'm like, oh my god, this dude's been outside for like, oh god. Like, so I mean, yeah, it took people like 3 to 4 hours to like actually get into the convention, like at its worst. So let's continue though. It's like around 11, I kind of just step inside the convention and I did not eat a big enough breakfast. I am just starving. And for those who don't know, I'm actually allergic to way too many foods. I don't need to explain it, but I didn't trust anything at the food truck. So I actually packed my own food in my car to eat. So I basically get stamped, leave as soon as I get into MapleCon to go all the way back to my fucking car. And I sit in my car and eat my sandwich and other stuff that I packed. And fuck. And then yeah, that was fine. I felt way better after I ate. So anyways, I go back. When I come back, 3Ds and Drew are like right here. But the difference is now like Vash and I were like up here and we like, you know, swooped in. Now the general admission line is so long after 11 o'clock that like it fucking zigzags. It like goes down and around. And so it took them 2 to 3 hours to get in. I think it took them 3 hours. And then Steph, Bottle of Candy, she had a VIP pass. So even though the three of them were all traveling together and came at the same time, she got VIP and at least got in within an hour. But yeah. So, you know, it was still slow even if you were a VIP. It was really brutal coming this late as general admission. But anyways, I had my stamps, so I felt like the asshole who just like went past all these sad people, and I was like, hey, fuck you, and I got in the MapleCon. Then back in the con, did a super random bump in with friends. One of my friends, he makes this game, Combo Devils, if anyone's heard of it. Yeah, we have a funny story about how we knew each other from like a long time ago, and then we met each other at the very first MapleCon, Maple Fest, and we didn't realize that we both like MapleStory. So it was kind of like an IRL friend, and then us figuring out like, oh, we're both Maplers. Okay, cool. And then and then Dino Fries, this guy was like, oh, hey, this is Dino Fries, and I was like staring at him, like connecting the dots, like, because I don't know, in real life I didn't like register who he was immediately. But no, it was cool. I just said hi really quick. But at this point, you know, I was in lines for like hours, and then like I like got separated from my main group of friends. So yeah, I was like, yeah, let's like meet up later and like, you know, do something. You know, I didn't realize how fucking bad it would still be once I got into the event. So just quickly said hi and then bounced. So it's 11:30ish now. Both 2K and Tracy, they went to the merch store. They got their orders in pretty early. And then afterwards, 2K and Bina wanted to go into the tote bag line. And so they were waiting in this huge tote bag line, and Vash was in the line waiting with them as well. And I come and I'm like, I haven't had any caffeine. I fucking need coffee. And Tracy's like, I also need coffee. So what's this next slide? And so Tracy and I kind of split from the group of these guys that are waiting in a tote bag line to go get coffee. And what was crazy about the coffee line is like when you go outside of the con in the back for the food trucks, those lines were also long. And no joke, it took Tracy and I about like it took almost an hour for us to get our coffees. But it's because it was also a food place. But I just can't believe that I waited like 1 full hour for just a black iced coffee. Tracy at least got a sandwich because she was hungry and stuff. So that took like an hour. And Tracy was smart. She bought two drinks because I was like, damn, I should have bought 2 coffees. Like, man. So that was dumb, but I at least like was just hanging with Tracy the whole time, and we caught up and stuff. Then after we got our coffee, we went to go find everyone else, and this is where we met up with the boss to remind everyone who the boss is.
Don't mess with the boss.
That's the boss. I give him a big hug, and I'm like, yo, is this the boss? He fucking hates it. He's cringing. And then we just we met like in the middle of the hallway where the gotcha line was, and yeah, the gachapon line, and we were just joking about how it is inside the longest line at MapleCon, and it just makes so much sense because all Maple Story people are gambling degenerates. Like, it's so on brand for people to want the gachapon more than anything else. It was like insane how many people was there. But yeah, we kind of quickly said hi, and we bounced, and then yeah, from 1 to 3 p.m., I felt like we were actually doing things. Like the whole group kind of got together where, let's see. So what was funny was when we split off, these guys wanted a tote bag the whole time, but they accidentally got in the gachapon line instead of the tote bag line. And so it took them like 30-40 minutes before they switched lines because the tote bag line went way faster than the gotcha line. So it was just like another moment where, you know, we almost hopped into the wrong spot in line and then like switched up. So at this like line con is the joke, you know, people were just jumping into the wrong lines on accident. God. And so then from here, I like to give credits to them. The classic demo was the most organized section of the whole convention. It there was like 80 computers, workstations there, and the time limit was 15 minutes. So it was actually like turning people in and out really fast, and it was to the point where there was actually like barely a line for the Maple Classic demo, because I think most people tried it just once and, you know, they were done in 15 minutes, and then they were like, okay, now I have to wait 3 hours in the merch line, or you know, so like because people got stuck in lines, they couldn't like do the classic demo as much. And then how was the demo? Could you pre-select characters and levels? I'm going to talk more about all that like towards the end, but I'm going to keep trying to get through like I don't know, the just the moment for now. And then oh my god, Morpheus TM, I have not seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, and then they had an arcade section, which was the most AC ventilated place. Also, the venue was like a concrete like jail bunker where our phones and Wi-Fi's didn't work. So the arcade room was also like the one spot where our phones were kind of working. So I don't know. We basically just kind of did all that stuff from 1 to 3. And then after that, 3:15ish, everyone else in this group of people decided to go to the merch lines to pick up their merch. And then I was like, oh, I want to actually see the MapleCon panel. So I actually got to see the MapleCon panel in person. I didn't see any of the other panels. So later on stream, I actually want to just rewatch the whole presentation that people saw online, because I missed everything else. I was just stuck in lines the whole time. But yeah, no, I did catch the end of this. And then I did do the classic demo a second time. And then, what was it? And then Avali, who's the person that like emceed the whole event, I have like a mutual friend with her. And so I spotted her and I was like, yo, what up? that was a nice like little like moment. And then the whole convention ended at 5 p.m. So they kicked us out, but there were still people in the merch line trying to get the merch that they had purchased. And so for over an hour, I was just sitting in the parking lot watching the Pink Bean inflatable deflate while 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 I was waiting for my friends to come out. It was just like really sad. And yeah, gosh, it's better to just go on Reddit and type in MapleCon, but basically the merch inventory and purchasing system was so bad. Essentially, they had a QR code where you could kind of pay online to select which merch you wanted, and then they were doing like a dumb thing where they were just screaming people's names when their orders were ready for pickup, and and yeah, since I didn't purchase any merch, I actually I don't know the minutia of it, but it resulted in people like not even you got linked the QR code. Yeah, I know. I think someone leaked the QR code on like the link on Discord. So people online were just buying things. So, and they couldn't even pick it up. So it's like, why are you buying stuff? So it was a mess. It was yeah, people were just like losing their mind. And just like a reminder, my friends, they went back to the merch line at like 3:00, so they didn't get out till 6:15. And so coming out at 6:15, they just got like some or none of the stuff that they had ordered. And so, and this is like people who bought the platinum tickets too, so they're all just fucking pissed that, you know, this didn't happen. Panful, this will be like the VOD should be up afterwards, so you could like go back and watch this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and so everyone came out, and then we had Korean barbecue, and let's see, us plus Bina watched the Chainsaw Man movie. That movie is so good. I definitely recommend it for any Chainsaw Man fans. It's a good one to watch in theaters. Yeah. And then gosh, I didn't even explain Tracy. Like Tracy's whole situation. Like she's crazy. So I'm gonna jump back in the timeline really quick. Here we go. So like here, like at 9:30, 9:40, this is when she joined the VIP line. But before this, she woke up at 4 a.m. to take a flight to MapleCon. So she flew morning of, and then after KBBQ, she had a nighttime flight. So she didn't want to pay for a hotel or anything. She just like pulled off a 1-day like trip. And so I felt so bad for her because she was the one who didn't get the merch she wanted. She wanted, you know, obviously pink bean stuff. So she didn't get her pink bean swag. It was very sad. Okay. So that was that wraps up Saturday. That was MapleCon day. Okay. So then here comes Sunday. We go to the Casino Resort Spa Morongo. We're just ready to gamble. We're ready to go. We I don't know. This is something Vash and I had been wanting to do. We just wanted to have a little DGen gamble trip. And I made a little edit of what happened at the casino. Or yeah, I don't want the audio. I'll get demonetized. But okay, actually here, I'll pause here. So I put in $120. I played blackjack and turned it into $285. After that, I went to the roulette table, and I was just kind of like winning and losing $25. It was a $25 minimum on roulette. And I decide to put one $25 chip on red 23, and then it fucking lands And then I get all of these chips. And then I got $900. I like at that point I cashed out $900, and then I kept $300 in chips to play with. So yeah, my MapleCon weekend absolutely paid for. I'm good. I had a great effing weekend. Yeah, it was dumb luck. It was dumb luck. Good old gambling. So so overall, yeah, I had a great weekend. That was that was my personal experience MapleCon weekend. And to wow, 37 watching now, to do a super fast version of that. Had a bunch of friends basically fly in all over the country, and even like fly in from Canada to be here. And Vash stayed over, so we spent a lot of time together. Had people over for dinner at my place. Fucking even through all of this like shitty nonsense, got to just meet and hang out with all the people and get QBQ, Chainsaw Man, and yeah, we had just like a fun day at the casino as well. So yeah, I just yeah. I feel like most people had very poor MapleCon experiences, but I think I made the most of it. I think it was decent. But I'll give some feedback the next time because they certainly deserve it. They certainly deserve it. Like, please get a new events manager, or just like straight up don't run in-person events at this scale anymore. I've actually been to like all of the MapleCons, and this was the worst one. There was like, I could see how they were trying to go bigger and make things, you know, like where they were trying to upscale things, but yeah, it just was poorly managed. And on that note, it's like, I think choosing better venues and events agencies to properly execute it is also part of it. Because like, yeah, I think it's systemic, where it's like upper management's fault at Nexon, but they do just kind of outsource all of this work to like a event like coordination agency. It's not like Nexon employees are the ones running the event. So it's really hard to tell how much of it is actually Nexon's fault versus like, you know, the agency that kind of ran the whole event. So and then also the location was just bad. And I feel like they're just trying, I mean, all of the MapleCons have been in LA, but there are so many like cons in Anaheim. And, you know, I'm no like expert in the industry at this, but I assume they're in Anaheim for a reason, just in terms of having the scale, the parking. It's probably more affordable to do it in Orange County than it is in Los Angeles. So like, I don't know. That's just a suggestion to look into. I can't like say with confidence that that is the answer, but yeah, I just think they have a serious execution problem. It's like a bummer that like all of, like, not all of the, so like only the classic demo station worked flawlessly and got people through the line super fast, and anyone who like went to the demo line actually got to play the game. But the gotcha line and then the merch line, that just got people stuck in hell for 3 to 4 hours. It was really bad. Better ticket pricing options or VIP perks that actually work. Yeah, so like the cost value compared to other events is like insane. It's just like the most expensive con ticket, like, you know, for a 1-day pass, even as a general admission. Yeah, and I think like they should be aware that so many people just kind of want to go for the like opportunity to meet up with the people that they've been playing the game with and like have been in the community with for the past like 15-20 years. So like I don't know, like all of these oh my god, too far back. All of these people, they're all just people I've known for ages, and if I did not have them and went to this event, I would I would be having, I don't know, such a different kind of reaction, I guess. So I don't know. I just yeah, I think they need to work on their pricing options, and then also I guess there was way more VIP tickets sold than general admission, so it didn't even like really make them VIP. So it it's dumb. And then the classic demo, the panels themselves, and surprisingly the bathrooms, fucking A plus. It was good, very nice. Thank you very much. I wanted to give you guys a win. You know, I was looking for one, and those are your wins. Des, they're so lucky no one got hurt because I doubt security would have been better. That is actually, I should have added this in here. And security were nice. Security was actually great. They did good. 3Ds when he was playing the arcade game, he just like randomly like cut his finger a little bit, just like a paper cut type of like cut, and like they had like a medic station, and they like, you know, bandaged him up and everything. Yeah, toucans. Security was too great. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah. That all felt good to me as well. So I want to give them some props on that too. Yeah, it was pretty funny in the arcade. After like much later, once there wasn't like a huge line out front, the security guys were all playing the like punch machine, like competing with each other. It was pretty funny. And then yeah, I think that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically all of my feedback. If you guys want more, I don't know, drama tea, I would go to the Reddit and read up on it. But from my, you know, I'm just kind of speaking from my perspective, what I saw. And yeah, for me also, I guess, like with, if they do future MapleCons, it's I want to go, but I would only go if my friends are going. And almost all of my friends said they would never go to a Maple Story event ever again. So yeah, that might be a problem for me, unfortunately. We'll see. Anyways, next up is I'm going to pull up the screen. I'm going to react to the actual MapleCon LA stream, because yeah, I missed all of the beginning panels. I only saw all the Classic World stuff. So just a second. Here, I'm gonna read chat actually really quick before I saw photo ops with the maple backgrounds. Yeah, no, that was great. We all got one. I'm not gonna dox what we look like though. Do you really need MapleCon as an excuse to meet people IRL? So the only reason it's I would say it's like an excuse is it's hard to justify like everyone taking a flight, you know, at the same time. Like it just helps like someone justify like, oh, you know, this is a good time of the year, you know, all kind of come together and meet up. Because yeah, no, it's not like difficult to meet people that are local in the area, but it is hard for people that live in the East Coast or Texas, and you know, to all just decide to come together at once. And it was also kind of a mix of people that like, you know, normally wouldn't have been hanging out with each other as well. So it was yeah, I don't know. I like conventions just for the community meetup aspect for sure. Cool. Drew, I'd go to MapleCon again. That's awesome. Yeah, I we'll see if it's a guaranteed thing. Right here, I'll get this started. So I'm probably going to skim around too. Like, I don't know if I want to just sit and wait and watch sections I don't really care about, you know? So we'll just see how it goes. Woo! Let's go, Ollie! Okay, build a monster. Let's see. Also, let me know the audio levels, like my voice, compared to the video. Is it too low?
The monster come to life, the details, and all of our legal jargon and disclaimers. Feel free to check the Maple Story website for all that information.
Make sure it is quiet. Okay.
And talk a little bit about how we are going to do everything today. So we're going to be creating 2 different monsters today. And then at the end of the session, you'll be able to choose which monster that will be in.
Oh, this is cool. So essentially the concept is they'll draft 2 monsters and then you just pick one.
Implemented in the game.
Maybe a tiny bit louder, but
we're going to determine the monster's attack, appearance, and
Hopefully that's
personality.
good.
And to determine that, we're going to give you a choice between 2 different keyword options. The choice will be made by either everyone in this room.
All right, let's skip.
Now I am shy.
What are they doing?
It's in your contract. Okay, all right, don't hit the table now. All right, now I'm going to release your hands.
So I will say, like, already, just it seems like the live stream was at least better than prior years. They have like a better stage and production value on the stage.
Okay.
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 Story. Continue. Go ahead, take a seat. And then let me just get rid of these ropes so no one has evidence of what I may. We are going keyword 1, maple, and keyword 2, story. Now I'm going to ask you to cheer as loud as you can for the keyword that you believe is the best. So let's test this out. Keyword 1, maple.
Maple. Okay.
Story, because we're going to. All right, our first 2 keywords that we have to determine our first monster's attack type: magic and sword. Let's start off with keyword number 1. If you want the attack type to be magic, let me hear you.
Way. Gosh, I gotta crack a window open. My room is getting hot.
Okay, that'll be tough to beat. Let me hear it for sword. I think sword kind of took it at the end there. That is absolutely for sword. Sword is the first keyword that we have. Can I get a swag, please? I want to chuck and reward some of these fantastic players. I'll take this. I am now the owner. They caught that. Appearance.
Okay, so basically the audience gets to pick
or to pass on that or get to choose for slow.
That's fine.
Girl, I want it's easier to 2 for slow. I'm gonna unclose shine. Seconds up on.
Wait, he only has 200 seconds to fucking draw something? Oh, that's crazy.
Here we go, everyone. 200 seconds. Sword, large, and slow. Oh, I feel like we're already off to an amazing start.
It's quick. It looks good too.
Ooh.
Did anyone ever come up to you asking for an autograph?
What do you think?
I actually only got one person who came up and asked for an autograph.
A lion? All right, let me hear
But
it.
I think my character on my badge was really subtle. I thought I'd have more people, but I guess not.
Who thinks he's drawing something
Maybe you have
else?
to make it more apparent.
No, everyone
I
thinks
mean,
it's a lion.
I don't think
Alright,
anyone,
that's good. Good guess.
people really know what I
Good
look like.
guess.
So I'm pretty difficult to spot.
Ooh. And remember, he is large, and boy, is he slow.
Oh, I was like, is he doing this with a mouse? And then I just saw his Wacom.
This is the first draft, or the first design, rather, of the first Maple Story monster that could potentially
that collab for
be put
DSU's my
into the
pick.
game.
That's a picture
Keywords
from
are
like
sword,
10 plus years
large
ago now.
animal,
So I don't
and slow.
exactly look like
Do you
that
think that you
anymore.
could take this monster down in
It'd
Maple
be hard
Story?
to spot me.
Probably, yeah.
What do you think that a monster like that
And
could
yeah,
potentially drop?
Eric, if I just did a
not sure.
t-shirt of Spray Fan 2, I think that would be
But
it.
good loot, right? Yeah, good loot. Something good. And look at that, we're
Damn,
already
he's coloring too? Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna skim a little bit.
9, 8, 2, 1. Time is up. Pencils up. Oh, to Kim. And ooh, that looks great for our first monster draft. If you enjoyed that first monster, let me hear you make some noise.
Oh, now the vid's a bit too loud with the
Oh,
music?
and here we go. It's right behind me.
Okay,
Look
just
at
a tiny
that.
bit lower.
Oh my goodness. I love
You know,
the sword.
I'll just
Oda
lower
Kim,
it
what
once,
is the sword made out of?
once
Do
there's
you
music.
know? Blue material, mithril,
Sword,
stone.
sword.
Surprise
sword,
Dre
and
never had the
sword. I like
chance to
that.
come. Dre lives in
Very
New
good
Zealand,
answer. Now, Oda Kim,
so that's
take
why
rest
it's a
for
little
right
hard
now.
for him to
But
travel.
remember, there's still
He's
and C.
he's far,
Here we
far
are.
away.
Type 2 for long range. To
All right, here. I'm just
Each are
gonna skip ahead.
Incredible.
I'm
So,
okay.
You're okay. If
long
you're
range,
okay.
sci-fi,
Ready, set,
and gentle
go!
are the words. Okay.
Everyone,
learn
give it up.
that. Let's skip ahead. Oh!
90
That's
seconds
actually really
left and
cool.
already
The crowd
we're on
better
to
vote for
coloring.
this one. Oh my goodness.
2 designs that we have left going to end up. Do you guys already feel easy? Okay, some people are saying this is super easy. All right.
Yeah, it
now
is
this
easy.
final
It's gotta be
selection will
2.
depend on which design gets the best response from all of you Maplers here. And I feel like that's the best way to really hear what everyone thinks. All right, we have our first monster with the sword. He's large and he's slow. And for our second monster design, he's long range, he's a little sci-fi, and he is also gentle. All right, everybody, the time is now. Let's hear it for design number 1.
I don't know if you talked about this. What do you think of the classic server, the skills, buffs, and nerfs?
I feel like this
So
side of the room
I'll
is very much
go
vibing
more
with
in
number
the
2.
classic
And
world
let
at
me hear
the
you
end,
for
but
monster
I will
number
say,
2.
I guess, while we're just reacting to not much. Okay, two got voted. Hell yeah.
Let me hear it if you believe
Um,
it. Ota Kim.
I think they're going in a pretty
Yes. Would you
decent
like to
direction
check any
with all the
references?
skills, buffs, and
Please
nerfs.
go ahead. Are you looking for a photorealistic reference image?
Wait,
of
watch this
Frozen?
part. The cosplay was crazy.
Design
Did
of our little-
I miss it? Oh, this guy? No, I saw him. Wait, hold up.
on the stage. And round of applause for dressing up today.
Hell yeah. Oh, is he wearing the slime slippers? Oh, just just
All right, what is your
that's
name?
sweet. I love
Taco,
it.
T-I-K-O.
Pleasure to meet you, Taco. Okay, so as you saw, the final
Oh my
design for
God.
little alien monster.
No,
You
he
have the
was
opportunity
he was
to provide a
sweet.
couple different notes.
Fuck,
If
who
you
was
felt,
it?
"Oh, I wanted it to be a different
Like
color,"
someone,
maybe that
one of our
she
friends
instead.
like whispered
What
to
are the
me and
notes that
like
you
was like, "Look at
provide
him," and was
for
like
this
pointing at him.
final
I was like,
monster
"Yo,
design?
the fish."
Can we get a different color? Like maybe like a green monster, perhaps?
You would like to see a green monster? Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Let's put a jetpack in there.
A green monster with a jetpack. Anything else? Maybe an extra limb?
Can we put a frozen tuna?
See a frozen.
Put in a frozen tuna. Is that what he said?
Giving you Otakam. Let me hear it if you believe in Otakam. And he rapped for a honest with you. I. Wow. Cam. Citizen. Hatchet. Go.
So is he doing another one based on those notes?
Feel like you're ready. Oh.
Oh, I see. He's just modifying it.
Or could the jetpack itself be 2 frozen tuna? That would be interesting.
Wait, where's the frozen tuna gonna be? I love it. That's great.
I like that chant. You want to get that chant going? Frozen tuna! Frozen tuna! Frozen tuna! Frozen tuna!
Oh wait, shit, I didn't mean to skip that part.
Alright, I am also incredibly curious as to what kind of drops and goodies this guy is going to have. Now, the team is going to work
Yo, it has
really
to drop
hard
the
on
frozen
bringing this
tuna. What are you
monster to life,
talking about?
So be sure to hunt it down.
Maybe that's how they
in
get the frozen tuna
winter
actually in
update.
GMS.
I am so incredibly excited for this. Now, let's go to Kim home now of this in where we of the at the
Okay.
Don't go.
Okay, next session, they do a bunch of ads. Okay, so up next is all the Maple animation
Let me
stuff.
hear it. Let me hear it.
Shit.
Over here, you seem pumped. Huh.
All right, we're gonna take our time on this.
Woo! Sniped. All right. Now, who here has been excitedly following the exploits of Althea ever since we announced her at last year's Maple Story Fest? Let me hear it.
People booed for ROD3.
All right, well, since then, we've slowly learned more and more about her. The
Maple
dimension
animation
hopping
section is
power
like 5
of her
minutes.
Mabaya
Oh,
device
okay,
and
thanks
the
for
organization
clarifying.
of
Is a lot of it lore?
inspectors that she works with.
Because
But did you ever wonder where this exciting storyline came
okay,
from?
yeah, I might skim if it's mostly lore.
GMS입니다. 반갑습니다.
He's the movie director, Dr. Lim.
반갑습니다.
It's very nice to meet you.
Visual artist.
저는 팀
Yo, his
GMS에서
character's
캐릭터
cool.
디자인과 비주얼 설정을 맡고 있는
Like this guy's character OC on the right, he looks like he could be in an MBR.
저는 팀 GMS에서 캐릭터 디자인과
Okay, it's
비주얼
towards the end
설정을
of this session. Okay, I'll kind of just keep jumping.
분들 중에는 알테어 사
effort creation
Oh, I see.
process.
Okay, so behind the scenes is probably what I want to watch.
아시는 분도 계시겠지만 알테어 사가는 24년 겨울 업데이트에서 라이드 올 다이라는 컨텐츠와 함께 처음 손을 보인 GMS의 독점 스토리
They did
라인입니다.
Dr. Lim dirty with that
흡사
avatar.
오래전 메이플 스토리 초창기의 검은 마법사와 군단장 스토리처럼 GMS의 큰 기둥이 된 많은
Was first presented in the Ride or Die content in the 2024 Winter Update. Our goal was to create a storyline and narrative that would become a major pillar of GMS, just like the story of the Black Mage and his commanders in the early days of Maple Story. I wanted to let you know that we are putting a lot of effort into this project. Now, please stay tuned as Ji-hoon will share some interesting stories.
The Althea saga would be GMS's own independent story, but it shouldn't conflict with the many other stories of Maple Story.
그래서 도입한 장치는 바로 없을 정도로 은밀하게 활동하고 있습니다.
The origins and life forms of Maple World
의뢰입니다. 현재 종합 청사 정도로 보시면 되는데요. 관아와 조사관
maps.
본부의 역할과 기능이 매우 비슷했기 때문에
is a mark of their identity.
뒤에서 평화를 지키는 조사관들의 모습이 한국의 암
Inspiration for
Big
that.
secret, and for some reason feels like the sole means to counter a looming threat.
적으로 이 수인족 친구를
와우.
좋아하는데요. 만약 이 친구로 결정이 되었다면 조사관이라는 집단의
Wait, are
분위기가
furries in Maple
훨씬
a thing
다양한
now?
종족으로 채워졌을 수도 있지 않아.
What's
But
going on?
inspectors
또 재미있는 사실 하나 말씀드리면 개발팀의 많은 분들이
Yeah, these
밝고
are
쾌활해
pretty
보이는
cool
이
character
핑크의
designs. I
캐릭터가
like this art.
매력적이란 반응이 많았는데요. 이 매력적인 캐릭터 디자인
Was lost to history centuries ago,
Ooh,
but was mysteriously
lighting.
revived and
That's
now
nice.
threatens Maple World. The story begins with sketches. I created a version of Kazakhs that best expresses his cunning and relaxed demeanor,
Yo, I like the one
and
with the
combined that
dreads.
with the pink wavy hairstyle from the Althea sketch.
Oh, that one also has dreads. That's awesome.
최초 시안에서는 이런 멋진 망토 액세서리가 달려 있었는데요. 인게임에서의 표현과 연출이 쉽지 않아서 일반적인 망토로 단순화되었습니다만 향후 저 망토와 같이 다양한
My
스타일을
thumbnail.
게임
Yeah,
내에서
no.
만날 수
I had that
있다.
drawn a while ago.
He had
So
all
it's a
these
good one.
fancy cloak accessories in the initial rough or annotate.
Wait, is there
inside the
also
game in the
just a new
future.
animation they're going to play? Like, I totally missed
카작스의
it. Is there like a new?
디자인도 잘 됐다고 생각하지만 특히 성우분의 뛰어난 연기로 카작스의 캐릭터가 더욱 살아날 수 있었다고 생각합니다.
I think Kazakhs has a great character design, but the voice actor's performance really brought him to life.
굉장히 많은 분들이 보이스 후보 중에 선택을 했는데요. 지금 생각해도 정말 좋은 선택이었던 것 같습니다. 여기서 카작스의 목소리를 한번 들어보고 가시겠습니다.
The voice was chosen from amongst many voice actors. Even now, I believe we really made a good choice. So why don't we listen to his voice before we continue?
It's all as you foresaw. Everything is falling into place. And soon, I'll stand at your side once more. Black Mage.
That's cool. That's something I've never done, but like modern games kind of do like lighting in like very specific areas. So they have like a mask here, yeah, to like impact like animated lighting. Oh, that's cool.
All we need do now is wait.
그렇게 두 캐릭터의 디자인이 완성된 후에
This is all
캐릭터의
MapleStory
메인 이미지와
animation. So
포스터를
this isn't in-game
제작했습니다.
stuff. Yeah.
알테와 카작스는 빛과 어둠의 대비, 시점의 대비를 통해 서로
Damn. I
상반되는
love these
개성이
sketches.
드러나도록
This is like
표현하는 것에
such cool.
힘썼습니다.
After completing
Yeah,
the
I love
design
this
of
kinda
these two
style.
characters, the main image and poster for each character
Really cool
using
concept art.
들을 작업되었지만 마음에 드는 포즈가 나오질 않아
Yeah,
고민하던
cool
차에
perspective.
전문적인
They got some good
액션
2D
포즈 모델을
artists.
구현해서
professional.
많이 본 분 같기도 하네요.
Wait, I love that. I love seeing you know, behind the scenes like this of you know, directors posing, and it's like, do something like this but make it cool, please. That's
어디서 많이
great.
본 분 같기도 하고 도 잘 완성이 되었고 캐릭터 각각의 개성 장군 캐릭터에 대한 설명을 드려보겠습니다.
Character I would like to talk about is the general, who hasn't been.
를 진행하는 인물로 알테어를 매우 아끼고 의지하는 듯합니다. 연인인지 가족일지
Yeah,
아니면
they're popping off.
모르겠습니다. 와,
He's in charge of
A lot of customs.
how
있는 것은 헤드기어 쪽의 디자인에 신경 쓰는 것이었습니다. 시안 단계에서 많은 시도를 했습니다.
whoa. Did y'all do an AI pass on this one? Because this shit doesn't look nearly as cool. And why are their eyes all fucked up? Or is this just some like sloppy copying and pasting they're doing?
when coming up with the general's character design,
okay,
I
I don't
couldn't
think
stray
it's AI.
too far
Never mind,
from
never mind.
the default
Sorry
costume,
for the
which was the
accusation.
inspector's uniform design.
수백
There were
The eyes
designs
were
with
just
generals
a
and so
little too
성적으로는
goofed.
베레모와 조사관 복장의 조합이 든든하고 늠름한 장군의 이미지를 잘 표현.
at best in a
장군 올리는 상 쌍검을 차고 있는 모습을 볼 수 있는데요. 언젠가는 조사관
You can also
Yeah, it was
see that the
definitely like a
general
copy
always
pasted
carries
thing.
two swords. Spectre
옆에 코드네임 어떤 사
time.
Cool.
가장
Here's an interesting fact. All the characters, her concept
개인적인 엣지
design, an edgy design.
바로
Man, they
여성들이
went through a lot of concept passes.
많은 관심과 사랑 부탁드립니다.
I put a traditional Korean item called an ayam on her head.
Oh.
Centuries ago in Korea, women wore this hat in the winter as a decorative item and also for keeping warm. Isn't it a unique and pretty design?
It
I put a
is.
lot of effort
I
into her
agree.
design, so
I like that.
항상 호의한 이름은 바로 이 상도에서 변형화
has drama in Korea.
또 한 명의 캐릭터를 소개해드리겠습니다. 많은 분들이
Yo.
좋아해 주시는 안경 캐릭터인데요. 바로 이번
Did
여름
they?
ROD 컨텐츠를
Did
통해
they?
공개된 조사관 캐릭터
I don't
리베입니다.
know.
조사관들이 현재
Final Maple Ride or Die.
Yeah, their character designs
최고의
are pretty
천재자,
on point
과학자이며
for this.
장군의 제안으로
I'm
하나에
really
합류하게 되었습니다.
impressed with this
엉뚱하고
team's
귀여운 너드
art.
기질을 가진 캐릭터로 장비 개조와 튜닝 능력으로 앞으로
Was suggestion. She's a quirky character with nerdy
It's funny how
qualities
Korean
who
influences
supports the
stories, but it's
inspectors
not
with her
going to
equipment
KMS.
modification and
Yeah.
tuning abilities.
Very true.
This character is utterly charming. I'm going to see a
해주셨네요. 수고 많으셨습니다. 마지막으로 알테어
To explain
유니크한 픽스
Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see.
작년 팀 GMS를 조직할 당시 유니크한 픽스 메이플의 픽셀 아트를 최대한 어필해 보고자 했고요. 홍보 영상과 키아트에도 적극 픽셀 아트를 최대한 어필해 보고자
Sorry, I'm
했고요.
like
홍보 영상과 키아트에도
interesting.
적극 활용하고자 마음먹었습니다. 그래서 선택한 방식이 지금 보이는 메이플메이션 방식의 영상인데요. 메이플메이션이야말로 픽셀 아트와 메이플 아트 어셋의 매력을 가장 돋보이게 하면서 매력적인 영상을 메이플러분들께 제공할 수 있다고 믿고 있습니다.
When Team GMS was organized last year, I wanted to emphasize MapleStory's unique pixel art as much as possible and use it in the promotional videos and key art. The approach we chose was the MapleMation method you see in the video right now.
Okay.
We believe MapleMation best showcases the charm of pixel art and of MapleStory's art assets and provides Maplers with compelling videos.
MapleMation.
하지만 아이러니하게도 메이플메이션의 제작은 개발팀 내부에서도 처음 시도하는 방식이라 노하우가 쌓여 있지 않았었고요. 그 제작 과정이 복잡하고 어렵다 보니 중도 포기까지 고려할 정도로 내부적인 고민이 있었습니다. 하지만 이 방향이야말로 메이플 스토리가 추구하고 지켜나가야 할 방식이라고 생각해서 끝까지 포기하지 않고 제작을 완성시켰습니다.
Ironically, this MapleMation production was a first for the dev team. Since we didn't have any expertise and the production process was complicated.
Wait, they didn't have any expertise. Like, and the production process was complicated. So they reversed engineered how to do this themselves? Is that like... Wait, let me keep listening.
We had internal concerns and even considered giving up halfway.
They considered giving up halfway. Oh god. I mean, looking at the final product, they pulled it off, but that's so funny. Okay.
But we believed that this was the direction that MapleStory should pursue and maintain. So we didn't give up and saw production through to the end.
아주 오래전에는 많은 팬분들이 메이플메이션 작품을 많이 만들어 주셨었습니다. 개인적인 희망이지만 다시 한번 많은 분들이 제작하는 메이플메이션의 다양한
Dude, take a shot every time he says MapleMation. Was that you, Hunter? He said that. Jesus. Keep saying it.
콘텐츠를 볼 수 있기를 기대합니다.
Many fans used to create content using MapleMation.
Oh, many fans who used to make content. They're talking about me. They're talking about me. Okay.
Long ago.
Long ago, they're talking about me.
I personally hope that many people will start to create diverse content using MapleMation once again.
Oh shit. They want us to make more videos once again? No way. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I don't think they want us making videos. Oh, that's it? No. No. But man, that's really cool that essentially the Maple animation community pioneered a style that that they kind of adopted. That's cool. That's cool.
오늘 이 자리에서 메이플러 분들께 알테어의 이야기를 전해드릴 수 있어 너무 행복합니다. 알테어 사가는 이제 막 첫 발을 내딛었습니다. 알테어 사가가 메이플 월드 속에서 자연스럽게 자리 잡아갈 수 있도록 앞으로도 다양한 캐릭터들과 재미있는 이야기를 펼쳐보도록 하겠습니다.
It's been a pleasure sharing Althea's story with you Maplers here today. The Althea saga has taken its first steps, As the Althea
There's a new
saga
animation
naturally
in
takes
the
root in
next
Maple
section.
World,
Oh, okay.
various characters and fun stories.
Oh, fuck. Man, I'm a fan of the art. Pretty good.
항상한 이기도
Much of it into the. Thank you.
Yeah, kind of ironic that the story was taken down. If they
What
want
an
people to make Maple
absolutely
animations, they should make a band story replacement themselves. They
Incredible,
won't.
amazing.
But I understand that these are the kind of creatives, the art director and the artists saying that would be nice. It's Nexon's legal and corporate that says that is not nice. So, you know.
Work with this character and the storyline. I know that I'm very excited to see what happens next. Now, everyone here, I want you to stay tuned for our next big announcement when at 2.
Wait, does he draw one of these and gives them out?
All the
I
winners
would've
excited
lost
about
it.
other potential special updates that totally aren't, you know. I want to hear you.
But yeah, classic Maple story is always the best. So we're really excited for that part. It's gonna be great.
I love and adore that. I think I tried to get my sibling to play to go. I want
Man.
everyone here to stay tuned because
Yeah,
as
so
I
like while this was going on, I think I was actually playing the classic demo.
said, we have our next big announcement at 2 p.m. where we have development
Okay.
director Dr. Lim and of
shit.
course
Okay, there's
Inkwell.
소리 20주년을 기념하여 이번 겨울도 메이플 여러분들을
I
즐겁게
actually
해줄
love
많은
seeing
피처들을
him in the
준비하였는데요.
Wizette outfit.
본격적으로
That was,
설명드리기에 앞서 이번 겨울
that was
업데이트에 대한
sweet.
소개를 영상으로 먼저 만나보시겠습니다.
That's right. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Global Maple Story, we've prepared so many features for Maplers to enjoy this winter. Before we get into the details, let's watch a video introducing this winter's update.
Shit. That's cool. Oh. That's sweet. Got some peanut animations. That was cool.
네, 다들 즐겁게 보셨나요? 이번 겨울
Alright.
업데이트의
Sorry,
이름은
boys. We don't
Every
care
Little Thing, Every
about
Precious
current GMS at all. Let's look at the flashy skills.
메이플
though.
스토리를 처음 접한 신규 플레이어나 오랜만에
pretty.
복귀하는 플레이어분들도
오,
쉽게
오,
적응할 수 있을 정도로
오.
조작이 쉽고 사냥과 플레이의 편의성이 좋은 것이 매력 포인트입니다. 주력기인 매화검은
Alright,
키다운
I'm
스킬로서 사용
Let's
중에
get moving.
이동은 물론
Wait, what
더블
the fuck is
점프까지
this?
가능하기
Is that a
때문에
cake?
Birthday to Maple Story! One,
yes, their
2,
birthday.
3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Not pink bean.
Happy
I'm so impressed with that
Maple
one.
Story.
You're so good at this. Okay. What's this? Oh, I think this is just the ad break, right? Okay. Alright. So then that just leaves the classic panel, right? So I actually saw this
25. So
in
many
the
amazing.
flesh.
20th anniversary
In it, we introduced some meaningful content that the Western MapleStory team has been working on. By that I mean Global MapleStory Classic World.
Watching this in person was a little frustrating. Like, it was almost worse than being in the lines. Like, just in terms of how long the intro was and building up everything. It's like, dude, I know. Just say something new, please. Like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, montage. I know what the story is.
New content that is simplified and more accessible.
Anyways, we're skipping this because, like, you know, it's... I got nothing
the reason
to react
is we
to.
want to create a classic version that not only so possible and thus strengthen our development power. With all of this in place, we believe now is the perfect time to take exciting kind of story. Remember here, I want to of new content so it still feels fun to play even today. Elements of a game one by one. And
so, like, what was it? Dino Fries just recently put out a video about him interviewing Inkwell on this, and his interview actually goes into a little bit more depth, which is cool. And the way I'm thinking about what Classic World is like, imagine if the Big Bang update never happened and it kind of splits into a parallel universe of updates without that, essentially. So it's, yeah, really intending to do that OG style, but it seems like with the content they have, they mostly just have Victoria Island, and things might not come out like chronologically in the same order it did in the past. So it might not have like Orbis, Elnath, or Ludi coming right away. Like they might do some like old maps first before bring it back, like all the old stuff.
And deciding what to keep and what to change.
So it's a reboot more?
So
I don't think it's a reboot.
It would be more accurate to call it as a kind of some of
it's classic.
Bring back and highlight the parts of all the MapleStory that players loved.
So Classic World will be Origins, Evolution,
going beyond
and
the
beyond.
Foundation. We want to tell
they're basically just saying they want like the OG stuff. They want to kind of improve on some of the OG stuff that has like aged poorly, and then they also want to think beyond things that didn't exist in order to kind of keep it going.
That explanation.
Yeah, like after this we could watch the interview actually, or at least like yeah, we could go over that. But
please join us.
Yeah, since I've watched this, maybe I'll just like, because I've already seen this in person, maybe I'll just kind of like rehash all of this from like, my perspective. So Nemi's an OG. She talks about how she's been at Wizard since like 2001. Fucking crazy.
I first worked before.
So when they talk about Origins as a like design pillar, they're speaking about nostalgia, kind of the adventure vibes, the social vibes, and the cosmetic vibes. So like,
as you just saw,
basically like, you know, as game designers, so this is like a game dev panel. So they're kind of explaining like, if they're in like, you know, a meeting talking about stuff, they're really like determining like, okay, if we add this new thing, does it, which pillar does it belong to? And this is the first one, Origins. And does this thing serve nostalgia, adventure, social, or cosmetics? And from my understanding in the game development kind of process, that's like how they kind of weigh the decision making of, you know, the course of building this game. So
in the early MapleStory.
But yeah, I think
the first is
their Origins pillar and this nostalgia, adventure, social, and cosmetics is a really good balance, like, or like a selection of things that's extremely important for a casual player. I think some more of the hardcore players like could have maybe benefited by hearing them say something like shoot, I don't even know how to describe it, just like kind of about the like basically like something about like how the stats and everything functions, but they kind of put it here into evolution. They do acknowledge like essentially all the data sets and everything is like getting rebalanced from like EXP to job classes to everything. Yeah, HP washing is confirmed gone. So yeah, so it's like something they are going to definitely build and rework. It's just like, how much do we trust Nexon to do a good job with that? So we'll see. I mean, I think it's
certain jobs being too
personally I
difficult
think
for
it's
beginners,
good, but
and some jobs
the purist
performing far
might be
MapleStory was built
upset.
for a resolution of 800
Dude,
by 6.
this actually drove me crazy. Wait, let me go back. They talked about the upgrading the shit, sorry, I'm skipping too fast. Yeah, okay, so they upgraded like resolution. So they show this map? What the fuck is this? Like what? Like they like why they didn't expand the tile set. Like if they weren't gonna do that, like at least show any other map. Like why are you showing like a map that you've done like a poor job at? Like that I was so like surprised they did that. It was like, this is so stupid. Anyway, sorry, I'm bouncing around. So anyways, balance,
which
upgrades, which are, we'll see how consistent they are, but it seems like for the most part, it's all going to be very good. And then quality of life is very welcomed in terms of just like, yeah,
the final
UI
improvement is
everything
quality of life.
Better.
It's true that just of life from early MapleStory. Now to wrap up. First,
all right, Beyond. Yeah, so they put this in the Beyond section, I think, because it's part of balance as well, because they're, maintaining like the same classes and balancing out how that all works, but they're also just straight up putting brand new skills into the game as well, like new passives and things like that, and the functionality and features of some of the old skills are just brand new basically. So I think there are people that are doing some pretty deep like analysis on all of the changes, but I was pretty busy this weekend, so I haven't gone that deep yet into like all the actual skill changes in Revamp. So I don't have like a full opinion on everything, but I do feel like the reason they want to do the closed beta testing is probably mostly for this skill revamp thing. I think they're probably scared of like just launching the public version of MapleStory and then just having everyone shit on like, oh my god, you like, nerfed the sin and now the best class, like they don't exactly know like what kind of outrage and hate they're gonna get on this kind of stuff. So I do think it's good on them for doing figuring out a closed beta. Timelines, that's another story, but at least I understand the need to do that before the like actual full launch of the game. New areas. So they put this little area called Forgotten Hollow that is in between Linear and Dungeon. And out of all the things at MapleCon, I think this is the one I have like the most opinions on. This is I think I'm gonna make a separate video about Forgotten Hollow, and it's going to be a combination of how I think that's going to be new areas and new maps are going to be like probably my favorite thing, like the thing I would look forward to the most of this. But and I went into the Forgotten Hollow too. Like I was cool with kind of the tile layout and level design and all of that kind of stuff, just like going around and playing in there. I hate the art style so much. It is not the classic OG art style, and I'm gonna make a video probably breaking down like why visually this looks jarring compared to like other maps in MapleStory. But yeah, it's frustrating because I feel like it pulls you out of the kind of nostalgic experience, you know? Like if they landed the OG art style, it would make such a difference. So I want to make a really clear video kind of explaining the art style because I have such beef with it. And, you know, I think of all things game design, swapping visual assets is actually pretty like low risk and not that crazy expensive to do. It's actually like more of the like design, engineering, and systemic stuff that is like when gamers ask for changes there, it's like devs are like all like, fuck, how do I do that? But you know, swapping a sprite asset I think is doable. And so I want to try to make my best case on why they should do that in an upcoming video, and like why the art direction isn't working. It's like a very fundamental thing of just like selecting the right hues, values, contrast for the background, and how that art direction for Forgotten Hollow is different than every other MapleStory map and MS Classic. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, that's I'm still thinking through that video, so it might take me like a week or so to make that out. So yeah.
Only MapleStory, but let's take skill one of the 10 second job classes. In the process of restoring only introduced today.
You may.
Let's see. Oh, and then they did this, and I mean, I think it's been cleared up, but they wait, I passed it.
You may have a level of quality and content.
Wait, I gotta go to the part where everyone has
to
beef
look
with.
forward to. We share, but with MapleStory, we want to listen to your feedback and create these like that.
2020 could try out and enjoy. About the each make our players, Maplers, feel each truly ready. That's why we ran small-scale play, and here your very first time. A close online test is planned for early next year. Here's the good news. We'll also run a limited recruitment later.
Okay, so he said that they'll run a limited recruitment later, so that does mean people who didn't go to the event, you know, are going to have a chance to be able to play this closed online test. But I gotta admit, being in the crowd here at this moment, hearing that you know, all the MapleCon attendees are gonna get access, I was pogging hard. Yeah. So Yeah, I hope, yeah, Joe Hawk, I really hope you get in, especially. But yeah, hopefully the like recruitment period's not bad. It would be so cool if they like let MapleCon attendees like invite a +1 or something like that. Yeah. I don't think I know any. Yeah, no, all of my friends who went to MapleCon would definitely play the classic demo. I don't have any extras to give out.
So I think some of you may have felt today's demo was a little too short, but I hope.
Oh, Drac, I did see all the stuff they said about Maplemation. Yeah, that's really cool.
Next year's closed online test will give you.
Okay, bummer about early to 2026. I don't know what that means. And personal life announcement. My firstborn child is coming. I'm gonna be a dad. Dude, expected date is April 2nd. If it comes out after April 2nd, I'm cooked. I can't play this game. I don't know. Congrats. Yeah, no, thanks so much. I'm excited. Dad fan too. But gonna have Sprite fan 3 on the way. But yeah, no, that might straight up really impact my ability to play Classic World.
You have plenty of time to play. So
life comes first, of course.
The future.
But,
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the end. And so yeah, I think I kind of like throughout that expressed a lot of my thoughts, but I could kind of just talk about the get your kid to grind for you. Hell yeah. I'm gonna oh, I love that. Okay, but yeah, I'll talk about the MapleCon demo I did. Let's see. I'm gonna freeze frame it here. There we go. So I did get to do the demo twice, the 15-minute demo. The very first time, or actually, I'm gonna pull up a picture on another monitor because I did take a screenshot. Let's see. Oh shit, it's in the big group chat. I have to scroll up. Dude, where is it? Oh shit, maybe I lost it. Sorry, I have some screenshots of the MapleCon demo, so I do want to find those. Let me try a little more. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. I found this image. This is, I'm sticking my phone in between the gate, but this is the only signage they had for like the general admission line. And like there was no line connecting like all of these people to the right or anything. So like I'm on the street and I have no idea that is like where the general admission people are supposed to go. And this is only clear because I'm sticking my phone through, you know, these bars. But so like, you know, it's so easy to walk past this. It's just so dumb. Here, I'm gonna quickly Discord message myself some pictures off my phone so I can upload, or you know, just open it up on stream. Just a second. Okay. Now let's open up some more screenshots. So this was like the kind of like intro area. You would just double click on this Maple administrator, and when you did that, it what was it? You would get a panel that would let you select your second job. So like when you started the demo, you were just level 50, and then you would pick a second job that you wanted to play as. And then after you got that second job, you would just assign all your key bindings and stuff, and that's it. And we all just had usernames that were based on like what stations you were. So yeah, you're just level 50. I mean, you only had 15 minutes, so it's not like you could go like grinding or anything like that. So it was this custom map. Like there's like these like little flags here that say like MapleCon and stuff. So it's kind of cool that yeah, they put a little bit of work into this like little custom area. And then I feel bad. I should have like taken my time to take a cleaner picture of this, but okay. So this is the demo guide. So like right here, Maple Administrator, easily swap between jobs and automatically receive equipment and stats and skills. Grendel the really old, learn more about the classic world exclusive content. So this is like, you know, we're in this area, and if you walk to the right and left, you could see all these NPCs. Grendel was fucking useless. He was just like, hi, you're playing the demo. And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks. I did know that. I did actually know that I'm playing the demo right now. And then the VIP cab, I guess, yeah, you could go anywhere you want. Arwen the Fairy. This is, oh my god, this is so blurry, but this is how you got to the Forgotten Hollow. This took you to the map, and you could do the Forgotten Hollow there. So I did that the second time I went into the demo line. Maya, teleport directly to an empty house where you can follow the trail to Mushmom. Natalie, this is, yeah, you could just go get cosmetics if you want to do that. Dude, I didn't do what his thing was. I actually forgot what he did. Does it say here? Oh, it was jump quest. So you could talk to him to do yeah, a jump quest. And then Lakeless, yeah, Kerning PQ, and you needed to have like 4 parties there. So that was like essentially all of the demo content at MapleCon. And I have open link. So like the first time we got into the demo line, it was 6 of us. So 4 of them got together and did Kerning PQ, while it was me and Tracy here. We decided to go fight Mushmom. So I was dead. I was fucking dead, and she was just fighting the Mushmom. It was the only action and shot I got while I was playing the game. Did you see the thread yet where people documented all the skill changes they noted down? Yeah, I was even like jumping between the jobs and like highlighting and reading some of the skill changes myself. Honestly forgot a bit of it. You know, I thought certain ones were like interesting. But yeah. I need to like review that again, because I don't have like strong thoughts yet on like which, you know, classes are better than others or anything like that yet. So yeah, so there's that. Basically first time I just did the Mushmom with Tracy, and then the second time I went the Kerning PQ actually, and when I went the Kerning PQ, my other, you know, my group of 4 that I was with, they were all coming, but I got there first, and I got a party invite, and because everyone's names are like Demo M whatever, I got a party invite thinking it was, you know, one of my friends. I accepted it, and then we immediately go in the KPQ, and I didn't realize I was just with a group of 3 random randos. So I think these 3 people all knew each other. And I was the odd one out, and I wasn't even like near them. So they were all like talking to each other in person, I think, and basically they just were like, get off the platforms, stop. I was just like, damn. Yeah, they didn't know who I was at all. I mean, not that it matters, but it was funny. So I basically just like fourth wheeled a KPQ on that, and then, you know, because we're level 50, we got through it like super fast. So then I spent the other like 7 minutes in the Forgotten Hollow. Are you the Sprite fan too in the Maple Story Worlds Discord? I should be. Yeah, I think I'm in there. So yeah, that was yeah, they're flaming me. Oh man. Yeah, I hadn't actually done KPQ in so long, so I was like trying to remember. I was like, let me see. But yeah. Is that it? Is that all I had for my like little agenda? Yeah, initial thoughts on Classic World, watch her add to the events panel. Yeah. I did it all. How long of a stream this is? Yo, I thought I'd be talking for much longer. Wow. But I think that's all I got. Unless anyone else has any questions. Gabby, did you finish your work, by the way? I did finish. I'm all done. I finished that before MapleCon. My freelance gig. We're good. Maybe you could go over the changes. Oh, actually, I will do that too. But let me also pull up the interview, the Inkwell one, because I think that was interesting. Okay. This video, like, he didn't film the interview. Dino Fries just talks about it here. So I'm gonna just open the article because it was also like a written thing. Okay. Posted the skill changes in MSW Gen Chat. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Here, let me just open that tab. I'll talk about it right after this. I'm in too many Discord servers. Where is it? Wait, am I not in the general MSW chat? Channels and roles, browse channels. Is there like a hashtag general? Oh, my own Discord. LOL. I don't know why I thought you meant the official Discord. Hee. All right. Cool. Okay, here. It's this. Sweet. All right. Let's check out this interview real quick though, because mention that too. So he did an interview with Inkwell, and he asked, how'd you get into Maple Story? Inkwell started the game like right when it came out in Korea. He was really into Maple. He was a top ranked warrior around level 60. Ooh, monies? Yo, Gabby, thanks for the $1.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Whoever wants the voice. Whoever else wants to do it. Cool. All right, let's see. So Inkwell played before Third Job was released. He was a fighter. So, you know, this Inkwell's a OG. I think that's why Classic World is coming out. I think that's why Classic World, doesn't have third job yet. They're just starting with the, first two jobs. Dez is putting words in my mouth. It wasn't. Gabby, thank you for the $1. I don't buy it. All right. So yeah, he said he wanted to do a Classic World like 10 years ago and brought it up to Nexon. But Nexon was like, nah, let's not do that. But then around 4 years ago, he mentioned the idea again. And Nexon was like, okay, let's do it. But then they roughly started working on it like 2 to 3 years ago. So then the question is like, what's your design philosophy for Classic World? Are you trying to keep it authentic or some modern touches? How are you balancing it? And he goes into like, why did we start Classic World? If you think about it, we already have it. There are private servers, and also MapleStory Worlds, we have Artale. So he's just straight up like, if you want to play like super classic stuff, it already exists. So like, what's the point of Nexon, making, that exact same version? So why did he want to create Classic World? It's that the current GMS is very modernized. There's a lot of content. There's a huge learning curve for new players. So he was thinking how to reduce that content. And he said, if I did another Big Bang 2, there would be players who wouldn't like that at all. So I was thinking, how can we simplify MapleStory and make it more simple and accessible to others? When I thought about it, we already have all these Classic World type games already, so we don't need to do it exactly the same, but also have some quality of life changes and change any inconveniences that we had in the OG Maple. So yeah, that's kind of like his thought on it. And then he asked like, how does Inkwell feel about, most of us being like in our 30s, we're just old, we're not teenagers. But he thinks it's like an all ages game, is basically his answer. Asked about monetization. He said, of course, there's going to be monetization, and wants to do things similar that they did in the pre-Big Bang era. For players to enjoy the game, to have fun, not to spend money. So, for example, there's talks about HP washing. Will there be HP washing or not? For me, I think no, we're not going to have that because that's unfair. That's sort of like a bug in the game, so we're not going to have that. Do you know what pay to win means? Inkwell asked me to explain what I think it means, just wanting to hear your definition of pay to win. And so, honestly, I don't know like what PSSB is in GMS, but similar to Catch-a-Pon, but also not. But I guess it's like cosmetics, so it's like a gacha cosmetics thing. So I don't know. It seems like they want to do like, cosmetics, obviously, but like essentially avoiding like a gacha system where the most powerful items are only accessible via paid content. Basically rolling for Oh, that's what PSSB is? That's interesting. Damn. I would pay big for permanent X of my character. Okay. Forgotten Hollow. Let's see. So, yeah, the question is like, would you ever go past the Big Bang? I understand your whole vision is pre-Big Bang. And he says, I can't say yes or no here. I have to discuss with my team as well. But since I'm the one making the game, I want to take this like a parallel MapleStory. And so basically he wants this to be like a, what if there was no Big Bang, basically. And then he says, like, do you remember the NPC Manji? We didn't get a chance to talk about his story. The hero Gladys, what happened to Chief Stan and Hennessy's. So it kind of seems like he wants to kind of do quests and build out more of the lore of Victoria Island, because like these, I guess all the updates like kind of just abandoned all of that. So he wants to get into that. So new content gets added in, then will always fit the classic world framework, slower, more accessible design of the game instead of the more fast-paced modern MapleStory. And let's see. Yeah, so here he basically just clarifies that they're not going to follow the exact same updates as GMS. So like they might not even like release Ludi and LNAP together, but also they're going to be like listening to feedback from people. So I don't know. They're still like figuring that out. Bro is going the FF7 remake route. Man, I still haven't played FF7 remake. That's something that's been on my backlog forever. So it will be different. I think it'll be different. We already prepared LNAP and Ludi, so like it's in their roadmap. It's available to play. We're ready to release it, but we're not doing that. A lot of new content, like Forgotten Hollow, is new content. So I mean, I think they want to roll it out maybe when it makes sense to. So they probably like want to focus on kind of building out Victoria Island more maybe before that. So it'd be interesting if they have even more areas, pop out around it. And then let's see. Any plans for new classes? And he says the possibility is open, but he wants to hear what players want. So yeah, thought it was a really good insightful interview. Good job Dino Fries. And then we could go into here, like breaking down all the old classes. So for people who don't know, I've only gotten to 3rd job Crusader Fighter and 2nd job Rogue. and I guess like recently on Chrono Story 2nd job Spearman. So like I am like pretty noob. I'm a filthy casual. So yeah, but I'm down to kind of like dive into some of these. Okay, so Rogue, reduce nimble body, max level. Okay. Keen eyes, increased max level. Whoa, and the range of attack is much lower. That kind of sucks. That's a nerf. Disorder. Okay, this impacts enemies, weapon attack, and defense. This is also a nerf. Nerf in terms of how many seconds. It's a little bit more reduction of weapon attack, at least. Dark sight. Oh, it's just straight up a toggle. It's more MP to use, whatever, not a big deal, but that's cool. Double stab. Okay, that got buffed. And that got nerfed. So the bandits are getting buffed, it seems like. Bandit. Let's see. What does Daggery Mastery level 10 mean? Versus what? Okay. So this is a brand new skill and it replaces Endure. So so that's neat. Like when you evade, you can recover quite a bit of HP and MP. Yeah, I think the thing I'm like really curious about, and I'm not a good enough player to really be able to how do I say this? Here, also, I just realized all this text is like over here. I'm gonna move this over a little bit and maybe like play some like Subway Surfers like shit in the background to entertain you guys. Hold up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, that's this stream. Uh-oh. Let's do that. And there we go. Let me. Oh yeah, let's just play Smash Mushroom Collab. Why not? All right, it's muted though. There we go. There we go. Leave it on gambling. Okay. Let's go through these. Okay, I think I got distracted. But I think I was just saying, yeah, like from like leveling up and such, you know, like you don't have enough skill points to max out all of your levels usually. So I don't know if that's going to be different this time around, where like by the time you job advance to the next class, you're going to be able to max out all your stats, or what the strategy is in terms of like which of these new skills you want to prioritize over others. So I'd be really interested in a content creator that's a lot more knowledgeable than me to make, you know, a guide or a theory or some perspectives on that. Because yeah, that's like beyond me. But right now, I guess I'll just kind of look at the simple kind of old and new. Oh, so dagger booster. So it seems like 2 stages compared to what I assume is just 1 stage, maybe. Let's see. Haste. Oh, also when I was setting up this stream, I found all the original like files for Smash Mushroom 2. I found everyone's like FLA file and everything. So theoretically, if I wasn't like lazy, I could export like a nice modern 1080p version of the Smash Mushroom collab too. But I don't know. We'll see. This came out 14 years ago in April 14th. Maybe a 15-year anniversary video. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So Bandit, Haste. Oh, Haste got nerfed. Oh, there's a lot of evidence pointing towards a base speed jump increase, so this may not be a nerf. Okay, so it like matches what it was before, but all the other classes move faster. That's a pretty good. Wookiee Troy, yeah, FLA is like the file format for Flash files, so I could open all these in Flash. And back in, when did this get uploaded? 2011. The software didn't really exist to export this in higher quality, and so yeah, it's a lot easier now to do this in 1080p and stuff. So Adobe Animate, but yeah, Adobe Animate opens FLAs. Yeah, no, I found the backup today. You know why I found the backup? It was when I was doing this like little slideshow. I pre-prepped this before starting stream, and I wanted to show everybody. And here, I'll just file open recent. Missing a font, whatever. We got I should wait, how do I mute this? This is loud as fuck. Okay, it's too loud. I can't mute it. Wait, yeah, I'll just go frame by frame. But yeah, see, I got I'm sorry, no. I'm frame by framing now. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah. Anyways, so I have this available. I'm so sorry for that. I fucking hate how loud Flash is, but I got the boss there. All right. Savage Blow. Wait, Steel. Am I dumb? I don't even remember this skill, Steel. Was it... Can someone tell me what Steel was? Alright, guys, I get it. Your ears hurt. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's cool that it's a 90% chance to steal. I just don't even know what it was. Apply 200% damage on success. Oh, I guess it says it here. 200% damage. 35 weapon attack. Isn't that a lot? What the fuck? Bandits just strong as hell now. Alright, assassin. Claw mastery, accuracy. So improved accuracy. Oh, that's a cool one. You get the retrieve, use throwing stars. So that's cool. That's like a, like you still, yeah. Okay, no, I like that. I like that. It's actually really cool. That's a smart game dev brain move. Basically, you just go through your stars 1/4 slower, or 75%, or yeah, 25% slower. Yeah, I was trying to do math and I didn't have to. Oh well. Critical throw. Likely a formatting change. This would show as 135%. Oh, I see. Earrings now have. Oh, interesting. I thought this was cool because I picked the Assassin's class and was like hiding through or hovering through each of the skills. But this is a recover 10% HP and MP with a 100% chance when you jump. I thought that was cool. Although that sucks. Can only activate once every 60 seconds. That, I mean, it makes sense. You would be spamming it otherwise. But, yeah. Haste. Let's see. Yeah, so base speed increase, same thing. Drain. Right. Okay, so it's you're absorbing less damage, but you're doing a lot higher damage to the enemy. Is this like just like a better attack to do? Is drain going to be more relevant, I guess? The text message on your screen get displayed late, like 1 minute after it's been posted. There's a lot of posts ongoing. Man, so do I just have a big stream delay? Is that what's going on? Or are you just behind on the VOD? Double check if you're live. Let's see. Okay, moving on to Archer. You're a good streamer. Thanks, Hunter. That came out of nowhere. That was really sweet of you. I appreciate it. Okay. What's up? Why you guys calling me a good streamer? Alright, here. Maple Classic OST. Here, I'm giving you guys some music because I'm such a good streamer. Okay. Is this too loud though? I feel like this might be too loud. Okay. Okay, archer. Critical shot, critical rate, critical damage, formatting change. Okay, so, it seems like a nerf, but they're also kind of saying like there's other things that makes your things higher. Amazon's Judgment is a new one. Oh, that's interesting. So instead of like additional accuracy, which I don't think archers really even need, because I mean they're just pumping their stats in the decks. Critical hits have a 100% chance to reduce enemy speed by 35 with 3 seconds. You know, something I'm thinking about while I'm reading this is like, what prevents a like MapleStory Worlds creator to just like straight up hijack this and try to recreate this themselves? I don't know. I just feel like if someone's like made the baseline kind of like Maple like, you know, server, like they could just like do a fork and like just do that. That'd be crazy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Just something. Just thought about that. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Bigger attack range. Nice. More accuracy and avoidability. Nice. More damage. Nice. More damage. Nice. Okay, so Archer just got more buff. Wait, is that... And that's the first job. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Alright. So now we're in Hunter. Not the Hunter in chat, but, you know, the Hunter, the class. Oh, you get avoidability. 100% chance to use skills or ranged attacks on nearby enemies. Oh, so this is where the no bow whacking comes in from. Okay, so that's cool. So by default, that's nice. I think you need to suffer until you're in your like, you know, post level 30. And it's just skills. So, I mean, yeah, you're gonna always be using skills as an archer, but okay. Final attack bow. Lower percent rate, but higher damage. It's now an active ability, so it's not like a passive thing. Interesting. Bow booster, power knockback. Nice. Okay. It seems like you don't knock back as many enemies, which is a nerf, but it does seem like you knock them back much further. So it's like you might have to, like if there's like a huge mob of enemies, you know, you might have to end up like swinging it twice, the power knockback, you know. No, but also like how much do you really need power knockback if you have no bow whacking with your bow mastery? I guess you don't want to get hit, you know. It depends how like squishy you are as a hunter. Okay. So arrow. Nice. Without using arrows. Sheesh. 100% chance to attack without using up an arrow. That's nice. Well, I guess that was the fucking same thing as last time. They just worded it differently. LOL. I mean, it's shorter now, so I guess it's like it's more MP training. Okay, arrow bomb. Dude, I'm getting hungry, and my wife is making food downstairs, and it smells good. But we gotta go through this and wrap up. I'm just not looking forward to the slow grind aspect at all. Diaper money! Yo, actually, thank you. That's so nice. Thanks so much, Polyrux. Yo, it's Crazy Chris Tyler! Oh wait, I forgot to leave my, Subway Surfers on the side. Here you guys go. Shit. We got an ad. Okay. Alright, Crossbowman. Dude. It seems very similar to the other one. Okay, yeah. Very similar. Okay. No ads in this economy? Okay, here we go. Subway surfers activated. Improved MP recovery. Let's see. One less level. MP regenerates 1% of max MP every 10 seconds. An MP recovery from item skill. Okay, so this was more vague. I have no idea what this is, so I don't know if this is a buff or a nerf. That's cool though that, actually this part seems like a buff, so MP recovery from items and skills is increased by 20%, so for just pots heal you that much more. That's nice. I'm guessing warriors probably get a similar thing for HP. Max MP increase, wait, level up 20 more. Okay, so I think this, correct me if I'm wrong, this basically reduces the need to do your max MP and HP first if it's just a percentage value that it's going up. Because in old school MS, you would want to increase your max MP or warriors HP immediately, so you would immediately be getting, the additional points in MP. But if you're just getting a percentage increase now, that's totally different. Yeah, that's interesting. I do think on the casual side, it's a lot better for people. That way people can maybe do this last towards the end of first job. Have they said anything about HP MP washing? Yeah, they said they don't want that. They don't want it. They said it was more of a bug. Yeah. Alright, Magic Guard. Oh, cool. While active. Honestly, I mean, I kind of understand it, but I don't fully understand it. If someone put a gun to my head, logged me in the Maple story and said, go start doing HP washing, I wouldn't be able to HP wash. But I do understand that it's getting AP reset scrolls and taking them out and putting them swapping them around essentially, so you get have a lot more HP. Yeah. All right. Where was I? Weapon defense, magic defense. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, yeah. That's interesting that they didn't give any magic defense in the past. That makes sense with the balance. Increased attack. Cool. And this seems the same, I think. Cool. Lyric. Yeah, to add on what Polyrock said, it's like, yeah, like, it was mostly done by, like, thief classes and stuff, and maybe bowmen, too, and mages. I guess everyone but warriors. I mean, no, warriors did it, too. But yeah, no, I think it was, like, almost necessary as a thief, because, yeah, they were getting, like, one-shotted. I mean, someone more knowledgeable will correct me if I'm wrong, but like, was Tiger like kind of like one of the early people who figured out how the HP wash, which kind of gave like a nice benefit? I don't know. I thought I heard that somewhere, but I could be wrong. But yeah, all the high-end players essentially did it. Alright, Cleric. Let's talk about the Priest class. MP Eater, higher success rate. Oh, and higher absorption rate. Can only trigger once every 5 seconds. Okay. That's still pretty good, I think. Heal. Recovery rate 300%. Oh shit, that's a nerf. What? So wait, you're spending more MP and you're recovering less? Damn. Invincible. Weapon damage. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like a slight buff. Yeah, I've never really played mage classes, so I'm like kind of reading through these like and trying to understand like what each is, I guess. But okay, that seems similar. Okay, so that's cool. Holy Arrow does 3 enemies, 45. So that's overall much more damage. Okay, and it can attack up to 3 enemies. 2. Yeah, nice. Okay, Ice Lightning. Okay, MP Eater, Meditation. Oh, it gives the whole party more magic attack. Yo, I forgot about Ray's part. I mean, I only forgot just because I haven't seen Smash Mushroom Collab 3 in so long. This is such a good part. I love it. Slow. Okay. Not as good as it was before. But I guess it's half the MP, so. That's height. Cold Beam. Freeze for 2 seconds. Freeze for 3 seconds now, so that's an increase. Increased attack damage. Thunderbolt. Less damage. Oh. 20% chance to be electrocuted? I'm guessing that's like a... Is that Was there any sort of paralyzed state in Old Maple? So like, I'm guessing all it is it's similar to a Frozen, where they're just paralyzed and they don't really move much. Drew, this collab means something to me, man. Yeah. Man, Yun's part was so good too. Alright. Wizard, fire, poison. For every attack, 50%. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot that like enemies even have MP. So it's like I don't have a concept of like how much MP you're getting, you know, from enemies by doing this attack. I almost forgot. Yeah. Okay. Party magic attack, slow, fire arrow. A little bit more damage, 3 enemies. Similar as holy arrow. Oh, and it does an additional, like, damage from the burn. Well, that's cool. Poison breath. 60% 4 seconds. 40 explosion. Higher. Interesting. Wait, so is poison breath like the big buff? What's the big buff on fire poison? I'm trying to understand. Like it probably seems like this one because you can like mob more. And it actually kills now instead of leaving at 1 HP. And it's like doing damage over 8 seconds. And it has a higher success rate too. Okay. Swordman. This was my class. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Swordman is the first job class. That's funny. Okay. So Swordman, improved HP recovery. Yeah, okay. So this, yeah, got the 20% increase. That makes sense. And that's cool that potions increased by 20%. Precise strikes and replaces endure. HP yeah, that was kind of useless. So, oh my god, that's nice for warriors. Warriors aren't in fucking hell anymore for accuracy. Oh. Yeah, it was a swordman on. Yeah, Crusader. Yeah. I misread this as fighter for a second. Let's go. Dude, I might have to be a warrior with these buffs. Shit. I'm still unsure what class I want to do. Okay. Ooh, 300%, 150%. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Spearman. So I was playing this recently in Chrono Story, which I guess they had their own buffs and stuff. So, let's see. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so they have like the separate spear and polearm. Everything. Yeah, I'm curious, like, if this speed by 2 stages is a buff from the OG one. Like, because the OG one's just, like, vague about it, so I wonder if that was 1 stage, or if that was also 2 stages. But that would be cool if, like, all the boosters just, like, increase that, your attack speed that much faster. I think that's, like, a really subtle way to kind of increase, I guess, the grind, pacing. But okay. Page. Let's see. Increased accuracy. Final attack. Whoa, wait, did I miss it on this one? Okay, yeah, same thing. So like, the final attack success rate is so much lower. Let's see. But increased damage is now an active ability. So you have to, so it's not like passive, you have to like press it to do it. Has charges that drop off after a short duration if not used. So like, it's an active, you have to like press it to activate it as a passive, kind of. Okay, that's fine. Look, Mom, on the TV. Yeah, check out Fighter, my OG class. I think it's gonna be similar to all the other ones though. Yeah, this is Rage. Wait, let's see. Whoa, a lot more weapon attack on Late Rage. Okay. Oh man, indeed. Well, cool. Went through all the classic world changes. Alright, I think we are just gonna watch the ending of Smash Mushroom 3 here. And then I'm gonna eat dinner. Oh, this is still one of my favorite just collab parts, entries in general, like ever. They just knocked it out. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I smell something downstairs that my wife cooked, but I can't tell what it is. It smells good though. Damn. Fucking popped off. Frozen tuna for dinner. Yeah, I feel like when Smash Mushroom 3 came out, it was like the biggest kind of quality jump we had, you know? Like, yeah. Yeah, I felt like this was just like way better than, you know, things before it. And I don't know. Everything else was like incremental improvements. Like, collabs were getting better, but the jump wasn't as big. Dude, Classic Maple just needs to make a mushroom that has like a huge fucking scythe weapon. Spinning it around and stuff. Who did the custom mushroom sprites? Was it Choco? I actually don't remember who did them. Yeah, the character's definitely inspired by Neku. Yo, I didn't know that's what you were doing, Chris. I love that. What was it? Was it the foot collab, Chris, that you animated the mushroom? I almost want to watch that quick, and then I gotta go get dinner. Cause yeah, I loved how you animated the mushroom there. Okay, yeah, that was the end. Aura Master. Oh, this isn't Crazy Chris Tyler. There we go. Where's is it this one? Yeah. Damn. Impacts are crazy. Oh my god, can you guys hear the dude outside? I have my window open. I love that. That's so good. That's so good. Alright, guys. That ends the stream. I gotta go eat. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. It's been a good one.